Oh, I'm so mad right now, man. What are we watching? What are we honestly watching at this point? I've made so many rant videos. I've honestly turned my phone on so many times in the past where I don't post because I'm like, what are we watching? Man, this team every October, I don't care if it's the same old shit, and then they turn it around and make the playoffs and then choke in the first round. Oh my God, Justin Holl and Mitch Marner, they're all great buddies. Man, I tweeted out, Justin Holl and Marner need to frickin' bond. They need to continue to grow their good old friendship and bond over their giveaway highlights. And Marner, I was saying before overtime, you have the opportunity to redeem yourself in that chance, and you don't score. I don't care how good of a save Gibson. Get it done! This is the last place Anaheim Ducks. Eric Shalgren, I'm not going to blame it on him, but what are we doing, man? You've lost to the Coyotes, Sharks, Ducks. It is so far gone to see a team go through the motions the way they do. Marner gets freaking stapled to the bench, and you still go out there and freaking dipsy doodle and on the boards. Oh, man, I can't even speak. This guy, Marner, bro, I can't, man. If you're defending some of these actions, like Matthews even going through the motions at some points, and then I see people like throwing shit at Riley, and you know what? Riley hasn't been good lately. He hasn't. But look at the defense! You have Holl on the top pair! Like, it's so bad that you have Holl playing with Brody. It's so bad that you have Sheldon Keefe throwing a Hail Mary goaltender interference challenge that I'm going to say right now, it should have been a goal. The Ducks should have won 4-3 in regulation tonight. Not in overtime. The Leafs got a freaking pity point. A freaking pity point against the Sharks. A pity point against the Ducks. And they're a joke right now. I don't care. I honestly don't care, man. If you don't start holding your players accountable and start sending a message, it's going to be the same cycle over and over and over and over and over and over again. Constant. And then on the offensive faceoff, you have Kerfoot taking it, getting caught, and then Riley has to face a 2-on-1. And Zegras, man. Talk about the guy that puts on a show. He is just on the stage tonight against a fellow American in Austin Matthews and decides to just chip in on this little choke from the Leafs tonight. 3-1. When the Ducks score that second goal, I knew it. I knew it was done. It's the same storybook. Sheldon Keefe, buddy. I feel bad, but I also don't feel bad. What is going through your head sometimes when you know how things go with certain players and you still put them in the position to completely fail? At that point of the game, man, in overtime, why not have a guy that you're confident taking that face off? Especially the fact that you put Nylander up the middle tonight. What are you doing? Why isn't one of Matthews, Tavares, or Nylander at that draw? I don't care how tired they are. And then, bro, I can't comprehend. I honestly can't comprehend how this team, how Dubas, how everything going on with this team, and you have that kind of defense core out there. You know what? I was saying the Leafs defense wasn't the issue, but when you see a defense like that tonight, and you put a performance the last couple games the way you have, and yeah, it's just not going to work out for you. I mean, it's just as simple as that. Win or lose tonight, there should have been decisions made on this team yesterday, the day before that. There has got to be change. I don't care if they make the playoffs. If they make the playoffs and it's the same old shit, why does it matter anymore? It's this team, man. Keith mentioned it. If you have a team that keeps doing it in the playoffs, they're like, oh, then why are we going to put an effort in the season? Let's just coast to the season. If we get to the playoffs, who cares? We get there. I don't know, man. I'm not making any sense at this point. I'm so far gone. I'm going to lose it. I'm going to go mental. I'm going to freaking go mental. You guys have missed so many rant opportunities from me. I'm going to go freaking mental. It's not even common sense. It's so far gone on some of these individuals on this team. Like Marner getting his freaking ass stapled to the bench tonight. Atta boy. Atta freaking boy. And then what did he go to the Holl for? What did he go for the Holl? Where did he go? Where'd he go? Tell me where Marner went. Him and Holl need to have a nice sit down and talk about their friendship. It's all about friendships on this team. All about friendships. Kerfoot, good friends with Matthews. Holl, good friends with Marner. Make some freaking change. Dubas, buddy. You're really, really putting your job on the line for this core that's doing this right now. You know what? We could be laughing in a month when the things change. The Leafs have been notorious for the last few years putting up embarrassing losses, embarrassing performances in October and November, specifically at the start of the year. So am I overreacting? Maybe. But it's the same old. And for all the Leaf fans that have been following this team for years, for decades, when my dad and my relatives following this team for 50, 60 years, and I've been a fan of this team all my life. And this is a great team. On paper, a great team. They've done shit. They have done shit. So anyone that thinks I'm overreacting, anyone that thinks that this reaction is unwarranted, frickin' wake up, smell the flowers, and realize that this is the same shit we see every frickin' year. And honestly, I don't know why I'm still making rant videos. What am I doing? Am I a frickin' idiot? I think I'm an idiot. I'm still here, making rant videos for this team. Why am I wasting my energy? Anyways, the Leafs did it again. They're going to continue doing it. They're going to continue embarrassing themselves. They've just lost the last few games to, outside of the Kings, Sharks, Coyotes, Ducks. Yeah! Great! Pity points! Keep getting those pity overtime points. All right, guys, have a great night. Let's make some more rant videos and more Justin Holl rant videos, right? Because Justin Holl's still on this team. Number 3, Justin Holl. Thanks for coming out. Go Leafs, go!